Hey guys, welcome to another Wattpad tutorial. In this tutorial I will be teaching you how to create or think of an interesting story concept and to create a creative story title that will intrigue readers to read the story. Before we begin this tutorial, I'd like just to point out two things. Number one is that we have passed the 100 subscribers mark, and I think that's incredible. I never expected this to happen. Number two is that one of my videos, How to Create a Wattpad Story, has passed the 3,000 views mark, which is amazing. I didn't expect that to happen either. Anyways, back to the tutorial, how to create a well-written Wattpad story along with a creative title that isn't so bland. This was suggested by Carissa Thompson. She said that create your story, she got it all set it out, but what was confusing her and not making it so successful is that she didn't know what to name the story. So, what you can do to come up with the creative story concept is think of things that have happened in your everyday life and like tweak it a little bit. So if you had a winning soccer game, what do you get out of soccer? You get a player. What do you get out of player? When I hear player, I think of a guy who cheats on multiple girls. Cheats, you can get a bad boy that is just out of school. You can write a story about a bad boy, and I just got that from the soccer. So that's pretty something you can do, just twist the words around, kind of a game. If you ever seen those Jimmy Fallon segments. Anyways, another thing you can do is go onto Wattpad and you can hover over Discover, and then there are the different genres. So what you can do is, if you want to write like a teen fiction, you can click teen fiction, and you see that these are here, and these are the ones that everyone has been reading. They find them interesting. So you can like read a little bit of it, but you don't want to copyright or commit plagiarism. So you could just get some ideas from this. So must hate the playboy, obviously good girl, bad boy that playboys. But you know, it always gets bored if you continue to write about the same thing over and over again. So think of your own concept. So anyways, that's another thing you can do. Also, what people have been starting to do is they make counts between two people. So it's two people writing together, which I think is a great idea because there's two sets of minds there. So you guys can both combine your ideas and make a story that has never been told before or has rarely been told, which will definitely catch people's eyes. And that's another idea. Since that, you can also just type out words on a Microsoft Word or like on a notepad that no one really uses anymore, and just write out simple words that can help you out. I'm doing hand gestures right now, even though I'm just talking into a mic, and this is what's coming out. Since that, if you need any more help with ideas or you want someone to give you feedback on ideas, just comment below what you think or private message me, because I will always just check that and I'll be happy to respond. Now on to the second segment of this tutorial of titles. Like Carissa Thompson said before, she was just confused on what to name her title. I actually did a lesson in school where, I don't even want to get started, but we did a whole lesson on title, and I hated it so much, but it actually helped a lot because there was a story about a girl and her dog was put to sleep, but she didn't just name the story Dog Put to Sleep. She named it that I think it was taken away goodbye, because she didn't know her dog was being put to rest because her mom did it while she was in school, which is completely just to think of. You got a title from that, but still, it was very creative. For titles, you want to like pick certain words out of the story concept. So my story here, Snow in July, it's pretty straightforward, but it makes people think, what? You can't have snow in July. It's July now and there's no snow. So what's this have to do with anything? So it makes them click it and read it and figure out, oh, snow in July, that's creative, but what's gonna happen next? And then my reading list here, Motel 6. I mean, it's a great example because it's just straightforward, but you don't know. It just Motel 6. What happens in Motel 6? And you decide to read it. 6 months later, I read it. It was so interesting. I'm still reading it. You think 6 months later, well, what happened 6 months later? Did you get a boyfriend? Did you get married? Did you have a baby? That would be 9 months later, but still, you don't know what happened, so it makes you click it and think. Just always dig deeper into your story. Like there's a story, it's a fan fiction I've been reading, Club Therapy, you could look it up, but you think, you see club, but then you see therapy, and you don't know what it's gonna come out of. And when you read it, you think this has nothing to do with clubs or therapy. But as you get deeper into the story, you realize, oh, the title totally makes sense. So you would never want to have a story about a girl and a boy and then name it Dogs, because unless a dog is involved with it, like a dog goes missing and that's how they meet, but still, you never want to just throw a name out there, because that will just confuse the reader completely and make them want to stop reading right away, because it just makes no sense at all. So anyways, that was it for this tutorial. Remember to subscribe, like this video, comment. If you have any suggestions, share it to a friend. And also a big thanks to Carissa Thompson for suggesting this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.